Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. I'm going to show you some of the products that I've gotten off the Vine program this week. And we're going to test, well, I'm probably going to pour some molds and we're going to test this box that's sitting here. So one of the things I got were these DTF, UV DTFs. And these are Cowgirls, and it comes with a bunch of packs in this. And these are, I think, sized for the those vintage hotel keychains. I think that's what these are sized to. So I got those. And then I got a new box of keychain findings. Both silver and gold. And it says you get 1,000 pieces. Keychain stuff. Then I got these molds. This is like a little jewelry mold. Cabochons, and we've got a flower, and this is where you can pour like a gem and then a frame around it. It also came with these bows and these leaves. So that was a 3-pack of those. Then I got some of these candy molds, and these are Christmas. So this first one is like little ornaments, gnomes and bows and baubles. Then we've got this bigger one. This all came in one package. And you get the larger gnomes and Christmas balls. And then the final one that you get with that are these really large snowmen, 2 snowmen, and then you've got the gnomes. This gnome is like a, I think it's a snowman as a gnome. And then you get these 3. So we got those. Then, let me tell you the, oh, here, I'll show you this first. I got this. I thought it was interesting off the Vine program. It's alcohol ink from Decorum, and it's middle and bottom white. I don't know what that means. So if you're familiar with this product, let me know. But you get 2 large bottles. One says bottom, one says middle. I don't know, but we'll try those out at some point. I've never seen this product before, so pull those off of Vine. And then here is the final item that I found on Vine. And like I stated before, Vine is a program where I can't tell you how to get it on it because it's invite only through Amazon. And basically what it is you review products for various companies. You never know what's going to be on there. Some days there's nothing that, you know, somebody like me would want. And other days, there's lots of stuff. So, but this is a mixer. Looks a lot like that Let's Resin mixer that's 40 seconds, except for I read when I went off, when I was reading the description, I believe this, oh, this is huge. It's an 8-minute mixer. Alright, so, yeah, this is a very large mixer here. Let's see what it goes up to. Oh, it comes with several cups. Oh. Oh, nice. It's a silicone paddle with a single button, rechargeable, and these are the cups that it comes with, and it goes up to 26 ounces, and these are really thick plastic cups, so you get 5 cups with this, and your charging cord. And let's see, do 30-day money back guarantee. Put your resin in, insert your paddle. Yeah, this button stirs for 8 minutes. Let's resin. They made one for 8 minutes. Yours is 40 seconds. Yours is the one that annoys me. So yeah, 8 minutes at a time. When the battery is lower than 3.7 volts, it will have red and green lights. When the battery is lower than 3.6 volts, it goes to a red light, and the device will shut down. The red and green lights means that you'll need to charge it. Well, guess what? We're gonna try it. Let's see if it has a charge on it right now. Let me see. Ooh, it might not have a charge. I don't think it's charged. Guess we won't try it. I'll plug it in and then we can try it tomorrow. Today I'll do a small project. Tomorrow we'll mix up a bunch of resin and try this out. But I'm gonna plug it in real quick here. Let's get it on a charger here. I hope it's just not charged. Do I have lights? Do I have lights? Let's see. There we go. Okay, yeah, we've got red light. So we're gonna charge it, and then tomorrow we will test this out. I'm gonna just set it up there to charge. I can't wait to try that. All right. In the basket. Maybe we'll just do some of these little molds. We can make some little Christmas ornaments. We might pour a few of the bigger ones. Just because David and I are going to have a tree this year for the girls, which we never do. We never have trees. So I'm making ornaments, but before that, before I get some resin together, I poured these yesterday with the leftovers from, so we can take these out. Oh, look at the kitties. We got kitties. We have the little koalas. And there's the two cats with the heart. This is the INTORESIN mold. That's the skull with the rose. There's the cat pendant from INTORESIN. And this is the sun and the moon. And there's the moon. And there's the sun. Okay, let's put these aside. Let's see. I think I'll make some of these little ones. Let's grab a cup. Let me put you on pause. I'm gonna grab some resin and I'll be right back. Okay, I got some resin mixed up. I got a bigger cup back here, and then I have separated some out. I also have this box of mica pigments that came from Craftor. These are one of their new products. So let's see. Here's a green. Let's see. Watermelon. I'm looking for like a red. Rose red. Purplish red. That's peach. Wine red. And I think I want to try this purplish red. And then their blues are a green blue or a walnut. They have a white. They have a blackish green. Has a nice variety in it. Magic yellow, dark blue, red brown, black. You know, I always for black. Coffee. Let's see. Let's try the wine red first. And we can just pour a couple of these little ornaments that are in here. Obviously, I'm going to have to open all these because I have not opened this box yet. Okay, so we're going to start off with wine red. Looks pretty. It's a pretty color. We'll see what it cures like. I'm not gonna add anything to it, no glitter, no anything. That way we can just see colors. Let's see, we'll do these little ones. These are great for a miniature Christmas tree. And I'll take them to my next market, which is on the 16th. And whatever doesn't sell will go on our tree. Since we do have a tree this year, or we're getting a tree this year. I found a little tree on a Vine program, but I don't know if it'll make it here in time for the market or not. But I thought I would have a little, just a miniature Christmas tree with some of the ornaments on it. There are a bunch of holiday markets coming up that, you know, they like you to have holiday items, so I don't usually do Christmas people. Not a thing. If this cures like this is really sparkly. We have all the girls' birthdays coming up. The 11th. What are those? Not sure I know what these are. We have the 11th, the 16th, the 17th. Yes, all in November. And then Serena, the oldest, is December 28th. Hers is the only birthday that's not in a week of November. They all are in the same week. I told David, I said, couldn't you guys have spread the kids out a little bit? Especially since they're all right in the area of the holidays. But all of our birthdays are from November to January. We cake non-stop, which is crazy. But between those three birthdays, well, 4 with, and then in January we have mine on the 6th, David's on the 27th, and then Lisa's is on the 2nd of February. So yeah, there's no getting around birthdays. Let's see. Gonna make up I'm gonna pour the little gnome, guys. I have something that would be yes, let's try the white. The only one that's spread out from us is my youngest. His is in September. White is sparkly too. Magic spatula time. tell me, do you guys do a different theme every year? I mean, do you go out and buy all new ornaments and everything every single year? I see all these influencers over, you know, like on TikTok and stuff, and they like do they only use their stuff for one year, and then they, I guess, donate it and do a different theme every year. I don't know. I saw one person that was saying the hot one this year is Ralph Lauren. Some of them are calling it Ralph Lauren, which it's not, it's Ralph Lauren. I think they want to sound fancy. I don't know. There's no way that I would go out and buy all new stuff every year. No. Let's see. What it blue? We can do some of these up with paint markers afterwards. This one is overfilled a little. Scoot that one back. don't think I'm gonna pour the big ones today, but let's do, I have some little ones over here that could, I even started some. These could also be little ornaments. This was from a pour the one day, and I haven't finished it. The good thing about my granddaughters is they never ask for stuff. They would much rather go do something than get presents. So, the only thing that Ellie, who is on Veterans Day, on the 11th, the only thing she asked for was if they could go to the zoo, the San Antonio Zoo. So that's what they will do. Can't hold on to it. And then the other two, for their birthdays, they like to go to a place called Gaddis. And it's like a big arcade, I guess. So that's what they're gonna do. And then they look forward to, at Christmas, what I do is I just combine their birthday and Christmas, and they all get like Amazon gift card, which they love, because then they can just go pick out stuff that they like. what David and Lisa do is like especially the little ones, they'll go to Target or something and they'll see something they want. So basically what they do is they trade them out, however much that is, you know, for gift card if they want to use the Amazon gift card for something like at Target or something. That's what David and Lisa do. They'll just trade them out. Let's see. We have clean up the outside of this cup. Last year, my oldest took her gift card and let's try this blackish green. She took her gift card and she bought, for her mom's birthday, she bought her mom something. She likes to buy, like, you know, nails and stuff like that. She's a teenager. You know, first year in high school, she just went to her very first homecoming. Like I've said, she doesn't go to a normal high school. She goes to early college. So by the time she gets done with high school, she'll walk away with a, should save some of that red for, try one of the other reds. or a reddish, I think there was a reddish brown. We'll try that for the gingerbread one. Coffee, bronze, red brown. Out of there. I didn't finish this one, did I? Okay, let's see. There's that one right. Let's see, what else do we have over here? You know what? I'm just gonna pour some more of these because I love the INTORESIN molds. So. spill stuff. My son is taking the girls to Albuquerque for Thanksgiving because they've been wanting to go see their great-grandpa. He's got dementia really bad, and he's got some other health issues. So they're kind of wanting to see him before he dies. Don't know how much time he has left, but he always gets excited if the girls are coming. So, well, this is going to be a two-tone. I asked David, I said, how long are you guys staying there? He's like, as little as possible. We're gonna go in, we're gonna see Grandpa, and we're gonna be out. So I will be the only here Thanksgiving, which is fine with me. Okay, I got a little bit left. What are we gonna pour? What are we gonna pour? Maybe. Wonder if I have enough for the Christmas tree. I guess we'll find out, won't we? And we'll just do this green. This says plain green, so. Or I shouldn't say it. It doesn't say plain, it just says green. TEEXPERT. Can't fill it up, or fill it all the rest of the way next time. Looks like we're gonna fill it the rest of the way next time. That's okay. Alright guys, I am gonna get this mess cleaned up, and I will see you when we demold. Talk to you soon. Welcome back. Let's do some demolding. We're gonna leave this one. I'll fill it up when I do next pour. Let's see how all these came out. Some of these I had done previously, like this one. Don't be surprised if David's pit bull barks, because we have a lot of activity going on. There's they were serving a writ on somebody, and it's raining all kinds of stuff out of the balcony. So there is that little sleigh. That was one that was previously done. This is one that was previously done. And so is this one. These would be good for a mini tree. This one was partially done. So I filled it with what we had. Gotta get some of this cleanup little pieces out. But that's the Christmas tree with the bow. We got a bubble right there. I should have sprayed these with alcohol. I didn't see that bubble. We can fix it, I'm sure. Yeah, she's on high alert. I gotta poke all these out, clean that up, but there's that one. That's a pretty green. I really like that green. That's that blackish green. So is that one. I got 2 bubbles in it. Gotta remember to spray these. I see a bubble in this one too. Yep, 2 bubbles, 3 bubbles. That's a pretty, what is it, red-brown? Let's see, these are the little ornaments. Little gnome. Oh, this one's an ornament with a bow on it. Another little gnome. We can definitely make ornaments out of these. Just drill them. These would be great for a small tree. It's the one with snowflakes. This one has those like lines. Little gnome. Another one of these with the bow on it. There's that one. just need to drill those, put hooks in them. They would be cute little ornaments. You could take your paint markers to these and do like the snowflakes on here. You could do his beard and his hat. They're cute. They are cute. And now we have the INTORESIN mold, the sun and the moon. And there's that moon in that green. I really like that green. That green is pretty. And so is that red-brown. Those are really pretty colors. But yes, you can definitely take your, let's see. I've got a variety of ones that I use. These are oil-based and these two are acrylic. Posca pens, and these are metallic. And I really like these, but they don't always show up on some stuff. So let's see if we can get them. They're very juicy. Almost a little too juicy. And they're definitely going to need more than one coat. Like I said, they're not my favorite. I like the colors, but they just don't, they just don't. Let me see if I can, let me pull out a Posca and let's see the difference. Like, let's take their white. We've got snowflakes here, so. And if you don't like the way this is coming out, you can always take alcohol and wipe it off. If you wanted to use regular paint, you could paint over all of this and then take a baby wipe or paper towel and wipe over it, and that would leave you in the indentions. But I will say Poscas are not my favorite for doing stuff like this where you have embossed areas, because they can be very scratchy. This one is very scratchy. So for something like this, I'd almost rather just do the paint And I would like a finer tip. I know they have different Poscas out now. This is a fairly old set. I've had it forever. I just don't use it a lot because of these reasons. They're not my, I know a lot of people love Poscas. They aren't really my favorite. And then the other ones I have are the oil-based. Now the problem with the oil-based, let me see. This is another one with snowflakes. The problem I've had with the oil-based is they don't always work well. Okay, finally, there we go. Well, let's see. They're just not my favorite. Hold on. I'm going to pull out my other ones. Give me a second. If it's art supplies you want, it's art supplies I have, and these are just the first three I found. Those are glitter. This, I think, is like my old, yep. This one is Ohuhu markers. Can you tell I love jelly rolls and collect them? That's not really what I'm looking for at the moment, but I know the other ones are at the bottom of this. Here's my microns. Microns are one of my absolute favorites. That, however, is a very fine tip. Oh, here's their brush ones. I love the micron brush. Let's see. Here's some more of the brushes. I have never tried them on resin, so why not? Let's try them. Yeah, most of these are jelly rolls. Believe me when I tell you, I have a ton of art supplies. I have a whole drawer that's dedicated to various types of pens and markers and all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's find one of the brush. I know, yep, I have a green in the brush. And I have a red in the brush. Let's These brush microns, they're by far one of my favorites. I love how nice they flow. They're not cheap, but in my opinion, they are worth every penny. And you can see how nice that went on. Don't have a white in micron. There's one with this. I didn't do this snowflake. This is a blue. Even the sound is different. You don't hear that scratchiness. If you don't know microns, these are Japanese. People use them a lot for anime stuff. Here you go. And there's the difference between a micron and a Posca. And I can even go back over this and get more of the detail. You can see what a nice tip these brushes has, and that never goes away. That tip is there. Microns are just a different animal. Right there. So, yeah, I think I just convinced myself I need to invest in more microns. Let's see. The other thing with microns, you don't need a second coat on them. So, microns are really, really nice. I'll show you an oh-hoo-hoo in a second. Let's see if we can get... There you go. See how nice that covered, no scratchiness. Yeah. I have sets and sets of tombos in there also, and I haven't tried tombos on. Let's try this one. These are oh-hoo-hoos, which are nice. This is the, I think it's called the Illustrator set. This is the anime set. Can you tell I usually use anime markers? I do. They just tend to be better. Let's see, my least favorite color, pink. What can we do pink? Let's try a hat and see how these go. Yep, oh-hoo-hoos. Okay, there, it's finally coming out. Nope, nope, nope. They definitely do not work on resin. But yet it's coming out fine over here. But these would give you no coverage whatsoever. Oh hoo hoo, you're going back to the drawer. Let's see if I can find my tombos real quick. I'd be interested to see how they work on resin. I count. I bet you my tumbos are in another case. Yeah, I don't see them down here. They must be in another art case that I have. I won't get those now, but yeah. You know what? Just out of curiosity, let's see. Oh, there's another green micron. I want to see if jelly rolls will do anything on resin. I also have these. I only have a couple of these. These are the Faber-Castell pits. I only have a few because they came in a kit. I think I have almost every set Jelly Roll puts out. Just to see, will they cover in resin? Oh my Lord. Are you kidding me right now? Not nearly as good as the microns, but you know, this is exactly why I like Japanese art supplies. I even like Japanese watercolors. One of my favorite watercolor sets is the Koi. It's a metallic one. I really like that one. But I'll tell you what, this is just simply a pin. And in my opinion, it's doing better than the Poscas. Definitely better than the Ohuhus. Now this is a dark color because this is their metallic green. But look at that. It covered that. Telling you, I'm never disappointed with a jelly roll. Let's see if I can. I have struggled and struggled to find a good one for resin. But I think Micron has just completely won me over. And I kept saying I needed to pull these out, so I'm glad I decided to pull them out. Even my jelly rolls are... Let's see. That's metallic. I have metallic, I have Moonlight. I used to do a lot of coloring. Like, it's relaxing. Sit down and just do coloring. I like my Faber-Castell Pit Pastels. That's not a color, that's a type of pen. Type of pencil, I should say. I haven't brought those out because I'm kind of hoarding them because I don't, mine are almost down to nothing and I need a new set, but they're not cheap. I think the set I have is like over 100. But I like them because you can, it's almost like using a chalk. Because you can blend it with your fingers. I love it. Hey, for a pen, that's pretty good. Just a Jelly Roll pen. But I have to say, oh, I was gonna try this Faber-Castell. Now this was a set I didn't really care for. But I will tell you that they have good coverage. I didn't like them for what I was doing, but they might be. They might be really good for resin. I hoard art supplies, especially when it comes to pens. And like colored pencils, my Pit Pastels, I definitely hoard those. You know, my son came in here the one day and the girls wanted to color with colored pencils, and he's like, Mom, do you have any colored pencils that the girls could use? Like the cheap kind? Do you have any cheap ones? Because he knows that my art supplies are, and I did have a cheap pair that cheap set that I let them have. And my youngest granddaughter, she plays with them every time she's here. She colors with them. But there. That is the Faber-Castell Pit Artist Pen. Like I said, I only have a few of these because they came in some set that I got. So I only have, I think there was like 4 or something. Here's another one. I think it was the pink. the yellow. I think there's a yellow one in here. Yeah, here's. And I think I had like a black or something. Yeah. I think that's what the set came with. It was some kind of anime set. I buy pens that Japan and anime because I find that they work better than anything. And I'm really happy with my microns. I'm going to be investing in another set because I only have, these are the only ones I have. But for resin, I really like these. I really do, because Jelly Roll is coming off a little bit right now, but I had just done that one. So is the, what is that, Faber-Castell one? Yeah. Let's see. The pit or the micron is a little bit, but I mean those type of pens are going to take drying time. So let's see, this was the, what was this one? This one was, that one's coming off. That one was the, I think this one was the oil one. But okay guys, that's what I got for you. And like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Hit that black bell so the next time I upload a video you are notified. And don't forget about all the discount codes in the description box. They are there for you to save money. I do get a small kickback on some of them. Not all, but some of them. So, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.